Towards in game, comic book collector investor. How much did Incredible Hulk issue 1 CGC 6.0 so far? Welcome to the top 10 high CGC comic books sold on eBay, October 28th to November 1st. Coming number 10, we have Fantastic Four issue 5, CGC 4.0, first appearance of Doctor Doom, first print. This one came in 1962. Asking price was a little bit less than $8,000, but it's actually sold for $6,700. So let's go over to Go Collect. Go Collect, we have 4.0 right here. And then you go right here, and this book sold as high as 11,779. So that's a decrease of $5,079. And according to Go Collect, the fair market value should be $5,750. And this was the one that was just sold on eBay. And the high during 1 year, 7,800, and the low 6,278. So I'm not quite sure how they come up with that number there. So let's see. That is right here. 11,779. That was sold back in June of 2021 there. Coming number 9, Phantom Lethal Protector issue 1, black cover printing error, CG 9.8, white pages. Asking price was a little bit less than $8,000, but it's actually sold for $7,500. So let's go over to Heritage. Over Heritage, we have a 9.8 right here, and then this book sold as high as 9,600. So that's a drop of 2,100. Back, this was sold back in August of 2018, and then let's swing one over. We have one sold for 7,800 back in June of 2022, and then we'll check one more here. We got one sold for 6,600 back in September 2024. Coming number 8, 7 Seeds Comic, issue number 4, CZ 3.0, classic Matt Baker Asia Comics. This one came in 1947. The final auction price was $7,700 with 12 bits. So let's go over to Heritage. Over Heritage, we have 3.0 right here. And then this book sold as high as 6,600. So that's an increase of 1,100. This is back in July of 2024. Let's swing one over. We have one sold for 1,553, but this was back in February of 2014 there. Coming number 7, Sani San 1963 X-Men issue 1, grade CGC 3.0. And this one has the final auction price of 7,800 with 39 bids. So let's go over to Heritage. Over 3.0 right here, and then this one sold as high as $9,000. So that's a decrease of 1,200. This was back in February 2025. And then let's swing one over right here. We have one sold for 6,600 back in November 2020. Coming number 6, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle issue 1, first printing, CZ 6.0, produced by Mirage Studio. This one came in 1984. Asking price was a little less than $10,000, but sold for $8,500. Let's go over to Go Collect. Go Collect, we have a 6.0 right here. And then according to Go Collect, the highest that was sold was $11,500. So that's a decrease of $3,000. And according to Go Collect, 6,500 is the fair market value. And then this was the one that was just on eBay, and the low during that one time was 4,600. And this was last month, September 2, 2025. And then let's see here, and the one that sold for 11,500 was back in September 2022. Coming number 5, Tales of Suspense issue 39, CZ 5.0, off-white to white pages. First appearance of Iron Man. This one came in 1963. The Asking price was $8,999, but that's over $8,549.05. So let's go over to Heritage. Okay, Heritage, this is the signature series. Okay, this is 5.0 right here. And then this book sold as high as $16,800. So that is a decrease of $8,251. This is back in September 2021. And then the swing one over. We have one sold for $13,800 back in August of 2022. And then we have one sold for $13,200 back in April of 2023. Cover number for Ultimate Fallout issue 4. This is the variant cover, CZ 9.8. This one came out in October 2011. Final auction price is $9,000 with 2 bits. So let's go over to Heritage. Heritage, we have a 9.8 right here. And then this book sold as high 43,200. So that's a drop of 34,200. This is back in January 2023. And then we have one right here, so for 40,800 back in June of 2022. And then let's do one more. And then we have one sold for 33,600 back in April of 2023. Coming number 3, Amazing Fantasy 15 CGC 2.0 off white pages for its appearance on Spider-Man. And it's the asking and sold price is $23,500. So let's go over to Go Collect. Over Go Collect right here. We have a 2.0 right here. And then this book sold as high 38,400. So that's a drop of 14,900. According to Go Collect, the fair market value is $18,000. And then the high, the 1 year 22,999, and then low 14,640. So this book sold for more than the high end of fair market value. I guess that's a good thing for the comic book market industry. So let's go over here. This is 36,800. Here's the one, 38,400. That was sold back in January 2022. Let's try some of these down. So the one was sold in August for $18,579, and then $18,550 in July 2025, and $21,505.85 in March 2025. Yeah, so it's sold for more than the 1 year average and the high of 1 year. Coming number 2, Fantastic Four issue 48, and this one came out in 1966 by Marvel Comics. First appearance Silver, Galactus. It's great CZ 9.8. For those of you that have not seen the Fantastic Four movie, it's coming out this Wednesday on Disney Plus. Anyway, this is sold for $35,099 with 35 bits. So let's go over to GPA. For the GPA, we have Fantastic Four right here, number 48. Let's go across. Obviously, 2023 average, 2024 average, 12-month average, 9-day average, and then last sale, the one that was just on eBay. Obviously, not too many of them though. The 2, 4, 5, and 2, not too many. So let's go down here. So this book sold as high as $108,000. So that is a drop of $72,901. And then over here, 4 was reported 225 and high 56,000, and this was the one that was just sold on eBay, so not looking good right here. And the one that was sold for $108,000 was back in 2021 there. Coming number 1 for this week, Incredible Hulk issue 1, graded CZ 6.0. This one came out in 1962 by Marvel Comics. Final auction price is $42,500 with 3 bids and a whopping $195 for shipping there. So let's go over to Go Collect. Go Collect with 6.0 right here. Let's go across, and this book sold as high as $63,000. So that's a drop of $20,500. Unfortunately, not too many data here. And according to Go Collect, it should be $38,000 of fair market value. And let's go over here. So let's try to hunt this book down. Okay, so the one that was sold for $63,000 was back in January 2022. And then the last one that was reported by Gold Collectors November 2023 for $33,000. Well, thank you for watching. Enjoy the content. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.